All right, we made it to Friday, so when you get your bell ringer done for today, make sure you get them sent back to me. We have quite a few here. We have kind of a big sentence. That probably means we'll have to split it up into two, so let's see what we got. Brent, I can't believe that Toronto, Canada's chief industrial center, have more than 5,700 factories. Them make over $7 billion from products like food, clothing, and paper. So yes, definitely we are going to have to split this, so let's just go ahead and get that done right away. So first we have Brent. No matter where his name would be, we would have to capitalize it. Okay, so when I read it, you heard I kind of ended here at factories. Brent, I can't believe that Toronto, Canada's chief industrial center, have more than 5,700 factories. Okay, so we are going to end our first sentence there. Them make over $7 billion from products like food, clothing, and paper. Okay, them make. So don't go just putting a capital T on them and thinking that fixed it, because we actually have to change this word. We don't say them make, we would say they make. So we have to change that to they, and we'll put the capital T on they. And then we will just put a period here at the end. We just have two declarative sentences. Okay, so let's just focus on our first one here. Brent, I can't believe. Okay, so when we are talking to a person and we say their name, we usually do a pause. Okay, so we're going to put a comma here. And then anytime you have the word I, it has to be a capital. So it doesn't matter where that I is, you would have it capital. And then we have the contraction word can't. So we need to put the apostrophe in here to show that that's where we left those letters out of that word. Okay, so Brent, I can't believe that Toronto, Canada's chief industrial center, have more than 5,700 factories. Okay, so we have Toronto. That does need a capital T. We do have Canada's. That needs a capital C. We do have an S on the end. The chief industrial center belongs to Canada. So we need the apostrophe to show possession. Now, this is extra information about Toronto. So we're going to put a comma here, and we're going to put a comma here to offset this extra information. So we could have actually left this out, and it would still make sense. So I can't believe that Toronto have more than 5,700 factories. Okay, so this is where we have subject-verb agreement. We have to change have to has. Toronto has more. Okay? And then we do have this large number here. If it's more than 3 digits long, we do need a comma. So 1, 2, 3, comma, 5,700. So that one's not too bad to read without commas, but when we get down to this one, this is a perfect example of why we use commas in our numbers, because it's kind of crazy to figure out what that is without those commas. Okay, so that should have taken care of all of our mistakes in the first sentence. Okay, so they make over $7 billion from products like food, clothing, and paper. Okay, so this is where we need those commas. Now we're not going to start here with our counting, because that is actually like the cents, the decimal point and the 2 zeros for the cents. So we're going to start here. So 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma. So that comma is the thousands, that is the millions, that is the billions. Okay. And that is so much easier to read with those commas. So they make over $7 billion from products like food, comma, clothing, comma, and paper. So when we're listing 3 or more items, we need to have those commas, okay? So make sure you have all those. There are 19, so quite a few. So get this done. You will also today be taking a test over the story for this week, so be on the lookout for that. Get that done and submitted, and we will see you back here on Monday. Have a great weekend.